See, I hope you people are doing great. Today's webinar, we are having how to memorize the facts and understand the concept for the IAS exam. It's me, I'm Vijetha Dhinakaran. I'm a 687 2018 civil service exams rank holder and also the faculty for the KingMakers IAS Academy. So let's start our evening. See, this topic tells you that how to memorize the facts and understand the concept for the IAS exam. IAS exam syllabus, as you people know or don't know, those who are not in the preparations, like the myth is that the syllabus is long. That is why you can't clear this exams, okay? And so you can't clear this exams. There is a lot of to study, so that is why it's better just to go for banking exams and all other exams. But IAS exams is a very tough. Actually, this is the mindset which you have keep inside you, that the syllabus is very long. Syllabus is long means if it is like this, suppose if you're you cleared the exams, you want to work 24 hours la vande, you have to do the work. In that work, then that syllabus will be more than this, because there it will not be end up. Here at least if you know the strategies, if you know how you can clear this exam, you will be better use the strategies and you can clear this exam. So the better example is me also, since I cleared this exams despite of having the background of government exams, sorry, government school, government colleges, no big background for me. My father expired when I was there in the 8th standard. So all this, we have this constraints, but still we clear this exam. So you can take me an example. But there is some way and there is some trick through which you have to follow, and you can cross this 3 stages of these exams. So first of all, this 3 stage of exams is your prelims, your mains, and your interview. Now prelims is the area, and prelims is exams where lot of things is there, where you have to keep something in your mind to come to the answer. So how I can study so that, always when I am opening the book, I can remember everything. But when I'm closing the book, I'm forgetting everything. So this is always everybody, this video is not clear. I don't know why it is not clear. So let it be. I think the voice is clear. That's enough. Because I could not see my video. Okay, so let it be. Or I'll close the video. Fine. At the end, I'll make it on. Okay. Fine. So when there is a when the prelims aspect is coming, prelims aspect it is. I will come to the answers later, you all dears, because let me first tell you that what is there and what actually you have to prepare. Then later we can keep the question answer sessions. Okay, Chandan Kumar. Okay, Chandan Kumar. Fine. So I was there, like prelims is an aspect. Prelims is an aspect where you can see prelims aspect is the fact based nariya the questions they will ask you, but normally UPSC related are fact based nariya keka matanga, but you have to bring your mind on the right answer, otherwise it will go in a negative mark, because prelims are exams having 200 marks each paper. There is a 2 paper, morning and evening. In that you will be getting 0.66 marks minus if you going with any wrong answer. So that is why it is very important that how I can start my preparations to, so that I can memorize my concept, I can be very well in my concept. So this is the actually the agenda for our today's webinar. See, I have something which I followed in my life, through which I cleared my exam. The same way I am going to share my views and my experience with you all people, so that you can also, give it this habit, and you can take this habits and you can also follow in your life to come in this exams and to clear this exam. First and foremost, if you're here, it is the learn visually. Learn visually means when you see something, it will be there in your mind. For example, some new movies if you take, okay, நீங்க ஏதோ ஒரு படம் எடுத்துக்கோங்க, suppose master movie வந்திருக்குன்னா, the master movie, suppose you are reading in the notebook, என்னன்னா one hero was there, one actor was there. He was acted as a teacher. Students were liking, faculties were not liking him. Then soon he been posted in the child welfare and orphanage. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு அங்க வந்து அதுக்கு போஸ்டிங் கொடுத்திருக்கு. Like that you are reading it, right? Reading பண்ணும்போது you are just reading it. But what about the other things, the essence you will not get it. But when you see this lifelong வந்து, suppose if you are coming with that movie and you want to explain to every people, means you can easily able to explain it. Why? Because this is there in your mind. The same way UPSC preparation is also, when you visualize something, when you see some picture over there, so then that time it will be going to resist in your mind, and that will be the better time, and that will be the better way you can study the UPSC syllabus as well. So go with the syllabus with the visual way. When suppose a species, if you are studying about, when suppose you are learning about some locations, when you are learning about the geography, so சும்மா போயிட்டு அந்த மேப் மூலமா அந்த visualize பண்ணிட்டு, if you are starting phase itself you are following this kind of habits, அது வந்து உங்களுக்கு ரொம்பவே ஈஸியா இருக்கும் when it is coming with the memory part. Second, if you see, revise regularly. When this topic is coming in today's newspaper, or when you are reading about this topic in the books, அப்போ வந்து என்னன்னா, this will be going to connect with the other subject as well. For example, இன்னைக்கு இருக்கிற international relations, if some topic if it is coming, is this is definitely related to some other aspect of news which is going to become after 2 days or tomorrow or day after tomorrow, like that. So உங்களுக்கு அதுக்குள்ள வந்து ஒரு revisions நடக்கணும். That which you are coming with. See, I'll reading the comment also. Thank you so much, but I'll come to the comment later, dears. Okay, so revise regularly, in which you will be going to think like 2 days முன்னாடி தான் நான் படிச்சேன், இப்போ எதுக்கு it is not coming in my mind. So day by day you can learn there, your minus is there. Okay, since beginning itself I can improve my minus. So first is learn visually. Second, revise regularly whatever you are reading it. Maybe you can keep here 1 week time. 1 week time vechite, you can say that Monday to Saturday. Suppose I am coming into my preparation. Monday to Friday I am doing something. Or Saturday, I will do this notes making and everything. And Sunday I will keep for revision. So always plan your routine. Day routine plan பண்ணிட்டே போங்க. Day routine means, suppose per day I will study for 2 hours this, 2 hours this, 1 hour I will write something, 1 hour I will listen music something. So day schedule வந்து you have to plan it first. Suppose your day schedule நீங்க வந்து, if you covered your day schedule, then it is a time now 8 p.m. chill பண்ணுங்க 2 hours. Who are telling you to go continuously study? No, you will be inside one room. You will be always having one chair, one table, phone ella irukku kudadu, friends irukku kudadu. All these peoples are injurious to health. Appadiyella edhume we should not think it. It is our day, it is our way, that how we are dealing with the stress, how we are dealing with the syllabus. Since starting neenga vandu இந்த மாதிரி aspectல வந்து, if you are started learning this, உங்களுக்கு அந்த 1 year of your preparations, which afterwards you are going to give the exams, will be very easy. Third is, I am saying that debate rigorously. Debate means, suppose your friends are there, same topic நீங்க கிளாஸ்ல வந்துட்டு படிக்கிறீங்க, same topic படிக்கும்போது, now you are saying that, see, let's go with the debate 1 day in a week. Okay, so 1 day in a week you are coming with some kind of debate, or some aspect is coming in the newspaper. That time you are just continuously discussing that issues with your friend. So your peer groups will be very much helpful. In the peer groups one, it should not be there from other outside people. Okay, outside means, suppose you are there in the rigorous imprisonment of the preparation, but your friends are there outing, your friends are there doing job. அப்ப அவங்க கிட்ட போயிட்டு நீங்க வாங்க, we will do the discussion na, they will say, are you mad or what? You go to hell, I will not come for your discussion. So your peer group should be very much inside your preparation. The 2% should be not only nanda, I am correct அப்படி இருக்க கூடாது. We will discuss it. Like, see, 2 points I'll tell you, 2 points நீ சொல்லு, how I am I have to improve, how you have to improve, I will definitely give the comment. You just having the some kind of discussions out of during your classes, during your maybe phone conversations, whatever, you can have a talk. Normally என்ன சொல்லுவாங்கன்னா UPSC ஸ்டூடெண்டோட நீங்க வந்து எந்த டேட்க்கு போக முடியாது, you can't go outside because whatever you are going to see when you are there in the preparation, அது பத்தி நம்ம ஒரு concept we will start explaining. For example, some persons will come and ask you that, can you tell me what is going on about GST? இல்லனா vaccinations இப்போ எல்லாரும் சண்டை போடுறாங்க, ஸ்டேட் சென்டர், somebody showing Narendra Modi our prime minister photo, he is doing something, என்னது இருக்கு நமக்கு எதுமே அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ண முடியல, can you explain it? அப்ப நம்ம வந்து என்ன பண்ண முடியும்னா, when you very regularly newspaper, definitely you will be going to explain, அதெல்லாம் ஒண்ணும் கிடையாது, it is like before the vaccination was there, which was actually the central government was buying it, and central government was saying that state should also buy of their own vaccination, so that we can't help them, so you have to arrange your vaccination of your own. Now after some decision has been taken by the central government that 75% of vaccinations now center will provide to the state at free of cost. In the state வந்து they can give this vaccination to the people of the state at free of cost, and remaining 25% state can buy it, and the state buy பண்ணிட்டு private hospital க்கு கொடுக்கலாம். இந்த private hospital தான் it is having the rate of something around 750 for Covishield and 1110 for Covaxin. இப்படி நீங்க explain பண்ணிட்டு அந்த friends-க்கு understand பண்ணிச்சு. If that friend is your beloved friend and they are also coming in the preparation na avanga paaraduvaanga, illana nee romba bore pannita idukapra deivu senji you don't explain me all this like they will go. So that is why the debate also to whom you are doing adha vandu it is going to be helpful for you. But normally when we are under this preparations, definitely we will become like that every aspect will be very clear to us. So இன்னைக்கு வந்து some peoples will tell you that this is not good, this is good na, you can easily come with the discussions that no this is actually டீ கடையில தான் இப்படி பேசுறாங்க, but reality is this அப்படி சொல்லி you can bring the right picture in every people's mind. Now the second way you can memorize the fact is teach others. Now your friends are there, right? நம்ம சின்ன வயசுல என்னன்னா நமக்கு எது தெரியும் நம்ம சொல்லி கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க, because they will get a more marks. From childhood we have a habit, but UPSC level how much you are going to explain to others, that will enhance your memory power, that will enhance your thinking power. That see நீங்க வந்து ஒரு understanding ஓட நீங்க உங்களுக்கு மைண்ட்ல வந்து it has been set up. That is why you are now trying to explain to your friend. இது உங்களுக்கு வந்து புதுசா இருக்கும், பட் உங்களுக்கு வந்து செகண்ட் டைம் ரிவிஷனா இருக்கும். So that is why teach other. If that concept is very clear to you, try to teach to others, and in that way you can memorize all the things which you have studied. So உங்களுக்கு ஒரு revisions மாதிரி ஆயிடும். Okay, then use some mnemonics. Use some mnemonics means, suppose if I am saying history நீங்க படிக்கிறீங்க, historyல வந்து some Gandhiji came to the India from the South Africa. அப்ப வந்து 3 movement வந்து Gandhiji will do it. நம்ம இது எல்லாமே வந்து NCERT ல படிச்சிருக்கு, but still the same you have to study in the UPSC, right? So UPSC வந்து is not tough. Only thing is through systematically arrangement of your preparations will make you to the winner in this exam. Okay, so suppose Gandhiji has come on the 3 like this one agitations Gandhiji involved. One was Champaran Satyagraha, one was Ahmedabad Satyagraha, and one was Kheda Satyagraha. இப்போ வந்து நம்ம படிக்கும்போது it was like this, many wars will be there, many agreements will be there. நான் சும்மா ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஹிஸ்டரியில எடுத்துருக்கு. நான் சப்போஸ் நீங்க படிச்சுட்டு போயிட்டீங்க, now one simple question is coming that arrange this particular like agitation or Gandhiji Satyagraha on chronological order, like which came first, which comes second, which comes third. அப்போ என்னன்னா we will forget everything. So while studying, it is systematic way, or it is through the tricks or mnemonics நீங்க வெச்சிட்டு நீங்க படிக்கலாம். For example, இப்போ நம்ம இந்த 3 agitations and Satyagraha படிக்கும்போது நமக்கு தெரியும் we are human beings. Human beings mind will forget. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம என்ன சாப்பிட்டேன்னா 2 daysக்கு அப்புறமா நமக்கு ஞாபகம் இருக்க மாட்டேங்குது. So where we will studying all these things means அப்போ எப்படி நமக்கு வந்து it is going to be remember. So படிக்கும்போது என்னன்னா I am going to keep the memories as a cake. காந்திஜி வந்துட்டு கேக் சாப்பிட்டாங்க இந்தியால. எப்படி? சம்பாரன் சத்தியகிரா, அஹமதாபாத் சத்தியகிரா, கேடா சத்தியகிரா. இப்போ இந்த क्वेश्चंस எப்படி வரும்? 2 marks உங்க கையில இருக்கும். So this is the way to use this mnemonics. எனக்கு தெரியும் that I am going to forget it. For example, war it is happening. For example, geography ல வந்து some event it is happening. Some minerals wherever it is getting. நீங்க map போடுங்க. Geography ல வந்து map போட்டுட்டு okay, this is the state, it is available. Like that, you know, now this is going to be there in your mind. For history means you can also relate these things with the through this whatever I have said, like through this mnemonics and all any others which polity la vandu kuda you can remember the articles act idellame vandu you can remember in this way. So one side you are doing your hard work, one side you are doing your smart work. Idu rendu senda you can become a winner. So these are the smart work which I am telling you. So create mental maps or correlation. For example, இப்போ இருக்கிற newsல வந்து Israel and Palestine's issues are going on. Now you can draw like this is Israel, this is Palestine. Now here it is a Egypt, here it is a Jordan. Okay, here it is the Lebanon, it is Syria. இங்க வந்து Mediterranean Sea. See நீங்க படிக்கிறீங்க, ஆனா நீங்க படிக்கும்போது you are doing all your maps. So creating mental maps and correlations. என்னன்னா okay, so here is it Dead Sea, here is the Mediterranean Sea. So now Jordan is what? Jordan is a landlocked country. Like that something newsல வந்து நமக்கு புதுசா இருக்கும். But you are making the mental maps to and your imagination that you know this is the map. Suppose geography la வந்து if something is coming means now your imaginations monsoon எப்படி வந்திருக்கு, monsoon is coming from this way, like you know it is going to be hitting by this Bay of Bengal side, Arabian side. So how it is going to enter means இங்க வந்து gap இருக்கு, Eastern Ghats is very much gap side, Western Ghats is not very much gap side. அதுக்காக இந்த wind வந்து உள்ள போடும். இதெல்லாம் என்னன்னா நீங்க படிக்கிறீங்க bookல, but it is coming to your mindல வந்து clarity எப்படி இருக்கும்னா you are doing your own mental maps and you are making it a correlation that see yeah correct, now this was the news, that is why இதுக்கு relate பண்ணி something is happening in the news or not. For example, Afghanistan issue la வந்து Afghanistan was there in the news. Afghanistan was there in the news. Like you know it is more of like Taliban peoples are controlling the Afghanistan. Now Afghanistan's even US is taking the troops from Afghanistan. India ku vandu onga meeting ku they have not involved. China is very much interesting in Afghanistan. At the base one is exam, if it was there in the news means suddenly in today's newspaper enna vandirukuna UN general election vandu India supported Maldives, but India didn't supported Afghanistan. அப்போ நீங்க relate பண்றீங்க, oh Taliban is not, you know, Afghanistan is not a very good now stable country, that is why see India has voted here. So நீங்க relate பண்ணி படிக்கிறீங்க, இது தனியா இருக்கு இது தனியா இருக்கு அப்படி கிடையாது, right? So you are making the create a mental maps and you are making the correlation. So history to geography to economics to environment to polity, இது எல்லாமே வந்து நீங்க join பண்ணி you can make it and correlate பண்ணிட்டு you can study. So then this subject will also easily understand, this subject also will be going to easily understand, and remaining you can be able to write your better answers in your mains exams as well. So prelims exams பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் it is just an objective exams, only 2 marks you will get it when you have a one right answer, 0.66 marks it will go when you have any wrong answer. Okay, but only out of 50 100 questions you should get as per the the cutoff, you should be getting 60 questions. If it is right, you are there in the prelims. But mains questions and mains exams having the descriptive in the nature, you have to write down all the answers and it should be very clarity way, and the questions, the answer should address the what is the questions asked by the UPSC. So this way, since beginning itself, if you are very clear with the visual learning, revise your things what you have studied, debate if you are doing it, if you're teaching with your to your friends and your peer groups, and if you're using some kind of tricks and mental maps, think always that human beings are fool. We are fool. I am always considered that I am a fool. Why? Because definitely we will forget. அப்போ அந்த ரியாலிட்டி அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிட்டு படிங்க. அந்த ரியாலிட்டி அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிட்டு நீங்க படிக்கும்போது again and again you will do all these things. Okay, we will be thinking that we are UPSC, we can remember anything now. Appo it cannot happen, and definitely we will going to confuse during the exam when we are going to see the similar questions regarding what we have studied. தப்பு வந்து எங்க பண்றது தெரியுமா? When we studied, யோசிச்சு எக்ஸாம் ஹால்ல வந்து ரொம்பவே யோசிச்சுட்டு தப்பா போட்டுட்டு வந்துடுவாங்க. Okay, so that is what we should not do it. So avoid multitasking. Suppose இப்போ book open பண்ணிட்ட, you are studying it, பக்கத்துல வந்து phone you are keeping it, இங்க வந்து TV is also going, how you can study? Multitasking should not do it. If you are studying, study. At that time, phone should be used when there is a need of the hour, because now many messages are coming, important messages are coming. Suppose you are seeing the phone, but WhatsApp is the moreover, it is little bit distracting, Facebook is distracting. Okay, but you can use all these things, but see the messages. If it is very important, message it. Otherwise chummave poite, you don't become the addict of doing the messages. Phone ku namle use pananum, phone namle use pannakoodadhu. We should use the phone. Phone should not use us. So keep it that all in your mind. Facebook, go, your friends are there. I used to avoid using the Facebook normally during my exams, because when we see that people are party, அவங்களுக்கு இங்க நல்ல photo இருக்கு, வீட்ல வந்து என்னதான் சண்டை போட்டு கூட they will be having the post of photo, beautifully photo post பண்ணிட்டு we'll feel very bad. நம்ம இங்க உட்கார்ந்து தனியா படிக்கிற, these people are enjoying, see. So it's better like to avoid seeing the photos and all. But WhatsApp is very important. It is like information basis level. The WhatsApp, anybody can contact you. And please remember, you are in the preparation, other people are not in the preparation. So maybe emergency yaarukku irukum. So you should be available, but not at the cost of your studies at the time of emergency. Suppose if nobody is there, you should be there as a human being. Your friend kaga neenga irukano, or the family members kaga you should go, but not at the cost of your study. Other people are there, உங்களுக்கு அந்த வேலை வந்து வேற யாரும் பண்ண முடியும்னா, then you should not leave your study and go. You can arrange this method and you can arrange these things to other people that சரி okay நீங்க வந்து இத மேனேஜ் பண்ண முடியும்னா you can go, but I definitely have to study. So multitask பண்ண வேணாம். You just be alert with your schedules, follow your schedules. அதுக்கப்புறம் end of the time you go and sit with your friends, you go and talk to your friends, go for the walk, go for the some kind of listening music, whatever. But listening music vechittu padikka mudiyadhu. Okay, so avoid multitasking. Then self quiz paninga. Self quiz means today you have studied this. Okay, let me ask some questions regarding this. Or self quiz ku badli you can go to UPSC question paper and you can see that okay, today I have learned this. So let's see that 2 questions na solve panna mudiyuma mudiyadhu. Like that you can go with a self quiz. So if you see this aspect, ஒரு visual பண்ணிட்டு நீங்க வந்து படிக்கிறீங்க, whatever you have studied, now you are regularly having the revision you are having. You are giving the teaching to others, and and if you using the mnemonics also, and creating some kind of mental maps, and avoid multitasking means definitely உங்களுக்கு இதெல்லாம் வந்து fact whatever you have studied, it will be very easy for you to remember. So this fact you can say that you can also follow in your life, and it will be very easy. It will become your way to reach the civil servant. That road will be very easy, and you will be easily going to go and reach your destination. Now some tips if you see here, UPSC tips and tricks which I also followed, understanding the UPSC exam syllabus. So adella vandu apparama varum. Whatever we are having, this is our daily routine. This is our routine, that how to study. But idhukku before vandu what is coming is, first you should keep always your syllabus. Syllabus always you should keep with you. Newspaper paakumbodhu this topic is where it is coming in my syllabus. You have to know that. When you are very thorough with the syllabus, you know that where I am studying, what is inside my syllabus, and whatever I have studied and taking notes, adu enga help agum enakku. So understanding UPSC exam syllabus very thoroughly, it is the first tricks and tips for you people. Then comprehensive study of the subject. Comprehensive subject means, suppose you are taking one subject, சும்மாவே ஒரு ஜம்ப் பண்ணிட்டு ஓகே இந்த புக் படிச்ச போதுமா, லைக் தட் யூ ஷுட் நாட். புக் வந்து நிறைய இருக்கும், நீங்க புக் படிக்க வேண்டாம். யூ ஷுட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் திஸ் டாபிக். அந்த அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்றதுக்காக மேபி வாட் எவர் தி புக்ஸ் ஐ ஹவ் ஸ்டடிட் உங்களுக்கு அது கம்ஃபர்டபிள் இல்லாம கூட இருக்கும். So that is why you should start with the subject like from the NCERT. NCERT படிக்கும்போது you will get some kind of some kind of idea that okay these topics are there, and NCERT is very easy to understand because 6 to 12 standard students வந்து mind power எப்படி இருக்கும்னா on the basis of that language used in the NCERT. So now we are at the 21 years of age, or at least we are having 18 years of age minimum. So this age to this years, at least we can understand this 6 to 12 NCERT. So study with the subject first there, and then you can come with the higher standard books later when you are attending the classes. Third, if you see, get acquainted with the UPSC exam format. உங்களுக்கு அந்த ஃபார்மேட் வந்து தாரா இருக்கலாம். Prelims வந்து என்ன approach? So approach of the prelims will be 100 questions 100 questions, no need to do it. ஏன்னா நெகட்டிவ் மார்க்கிங் இருக்கு. So definitely எனக்கு எந்த ஏரியா பிடிக்காதுன்னா I can skip also. Suppose some people will be there from the non-science background. அவங்களுக்கு வந்து IAS exam, no, I cannot do it. You can only do it. Anybody can do it. You know, because other part is also there which you can concentrate, and you can leave it if you're not able to concentrate on the some particular topic. So UPSC is saying that I want only the smart people. I don't want intelligent people. Intelligent people ku vande IIT, IIM, they are calculating on this basis, but UPSC is only thinking that I want a civil servant, those who having the quality of the civil servant, those who should be a very hard work, those who should be a very smart worker, who can solve the problem easily, who can able to tackle their personal life with the professional life. Because now what is our profession? If you are having the study and during the preparation, this is your professional life. And your professional life, if you're having respect, and you have to manage your personal life, இது எல்லாமே வந்து நீங்க civil servant when you become it is going to be happen with you. So நீங்க வந்து இது புதுசா like civil servant க்கு அப்புறமா the things will be changed. No, during this process whatever you are following, this is actually making you the civil servant. So you have to understand that UPSC exam format, how I have to tackle. For example, Sunday is the exam. ஆனா நிறைய பேர் வந்து சண்டே என்ஜாய் பண்ணுவாங்க. They will go to temple, they will go to church. இது எல்லாமே important தான். ஆனா எக்ஸாம் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் definitely you have to take some time so that you should having some kind of open thinking that see I can go to the church, I can go to temple, maybe 5 o'clock அப்புறமா போலாம். Full Sunday அதுக்கு மேல் வந்து before this people will be there having some kind of what to say. People used to tell you that அம்மா அப்பாக்கு தெரியாது, அம்மா அப்பா இப்போ கூட அப்படிதான் நினைப்பாங்க. ஆனா நம்மளுக்கு தெரியும் நம்ம சிலபஸ் எப்படி இருக்கு. இந்த சண்டே மாதிரி நம்மளுக்கு எதுவுமே சண்டே கிடையாது. Because அந்த டைம் நீங்க போயிட்டு என்ன சொல்லணும்னா see if I become an IPS officer, if I become an IAS officer na அப்போ காலையில 9 o'clock I cannot go to temple. No, at that time you will not force me. No, so please இப்போ கூட நீங்க ஃபோர்ஸ் பண்ணாதீங்க. இது வந்து I want to achieve it, அதுக்காக I have to follow the same lifestyle which I have to follow later if I become the civil servant. So அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கான்செப்ட் நீங்க மைண்ட்ல வச்சிட்டு since beginning if you are coming with this particular mindset, உங்களுக்கு அந்த the journey will be very easily, you will also understand and you will also tackle your personal problem also. Then gain familiarity with the question patterns and marking scheme. For example, as I told you again and again, see that prelims la vandu 0.66 marks will be your what to say negative marking will be there. So adukkaga vandu endha concept nallave vandu we are not very okay, you can skip that question. But mains you can't skip it. Mains la vandu you should be having your answer writing should be very speed. Eppadi speed varo? No, we'll do the answer writing, we will be having many the speed automatically vandrona. No, it is not going to become, because 2 papers will be there, means you will write here up to உங்களோட content முடிஞ்சிடும். இப்போ இந்த பேப்பர்ல வந்து what you will going to write second side. So definitely first of all உங்களுக்கு content நீங்க ready பண்ணிட்டு then if you write anything means speed automatically வந்துரும். Because if you are doing multitasking things like in the mains exams, reading, writing and understanding, at the prelims concept la irundhu mains concept வரும்போது it will be very easy for you to understand the question fast. அதுக்கப்புறம் நீங்க அந்த questions வந்து fraction of second ல வந்து you can understand and you can start writing. So just to first familiar with the question pattern and marking scheme. That's it. Mains la வந்து 10 marks questions will be there and 15 marks questions will be there. 10 marks questions ku வந்து I have to write 2 pages. 15 marks ku வந்து I have to write 3 pages. Now during the preparation, now when you are writing with the answer, you have to write in this format. In the write பண்ணும்போது you should be alone. You should be there in your room. No friend, no family, no sound, nothing. நீங்க அந்த எக்ஸாம் ஹால்ல இருக்கும்போது your mind should be how it should maintain. அந்த மாதிரி நீங்க மெயின்டைன் பண்ணணும். For example, if you're having any problem, for example, சின்ன குழந்தை இருக்கு, for example, if your relatives has comes or something, you should follow your professionalism. You know, like நான் படிக்கிறதுக்காக நிறைய பேருக்கு வந்து டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகக்கூடாது, நிறைய பேருக்காக இன்னைக்கு டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகக்கூடாது. So you should not be very rude இருக்கக்கூடாது. You should not go and say that, hey, don't make the noise. No, you just try to request them. Let's see, I am doing some work. Can you please avoid your noise here? So it will be very helpful for me. So be very polite with the people. Try to make them understand that why and for what reason you are requesting them that I want a peaceful environment. Okay. Then start preparing at least a year before appearing. Now this is the year of 2021. Now you're targeting 2022. You have to finish your whole syllabus of prelims, your whole syllabus of mains, your whole syllabus of your optional subject during this particular year. I mean to say the exam is going to be happen in 2022. It is going to be in the month of May and June. So now from April or May 2021 to December, you should finish your mains portions and you should finish your optional portion. Prelims வந்து some subjects will be going to be very much, you know, it is going to be finished because the same prelims portions is going to be help you in the mains. So that prelims portions is going to be covered as point of view on the mains also. So உங்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு 50% prelims aspect ல வந்து 60% prelims subject also will be going to finish by the December, and optional also you have to be very thorough with the optional. அப்ப January ல இருந்து and May வரைக்கும் you should only concentrate with your prelims aspect. அப்போ prelims point of view the question paper solving, question paper analysis, and all your subject revisions, tricks, whatever you have done in the 7 to 8 months நீங்க என்னென்ன படிச்சிட்டு வெச்சிருக்கீங்க NCERT and all that, this is you are going to revise on the aspect of prelims. அப்போ வந்து mains நீங்க வந்து you cannot touch it and you should not touch also. People are doing very blunder. They are thinking that prelims is only 2 months in the போதும், mains வந்து மார்ச் வரைக்கும் படிச்சிட்டு I can go with the exam of 2 months before. ஆனா அப்போ வந்து prelims clear பண்ண முடியாது because prelims is unpredictable nowadays. UPSC is targeting whatever questions in which you are very thorough with the core subject, then only you can come the answer. So answer எதுமே தப்பு இருக்காது, but the way you are choosing the answer will tell you, always give you confusion between 1 and 2. But if you are very thorough with the core concept and strategy, adala வந்து when you are coming to the class and when you are attending the class and test properly, I will also going to teach you, other people also can teach you that what is the strategy you have to follow to clear your prelims exam. Then start preparing at least 1 year before appearing. That's what I wanted to say. Stress on your general knowledge. Now current affairs part, from where 1 month, full 1 month if I'll read the current affairs at the poduma, yes, it is correct, but it should be kind of revision. So daily current affairs எங்கனா newspaper ல வந்து எப்படி நான் டிவி பாக்குற மாதிரி இருக்கணும். நியூஸ் பேப்பர் படிக்கும்போது 1 day 2 days நீங்க வந்து டிவி பார்க்கலன்னா எப்படி இருக்கும்? நம்ம டிவி வந்து சரியா ஒர்க் ஆகலன்னா we are feeling very bad. நம்ம வந்து if you are watching the TV or not, TV should run. கண்டிப்பா அதுல சன் நியூஸ் வரணும். 5 மணி வந்து எவ்வளவு கரோனா பேஷண்ட் இருக்கு, how much we have getting the cases, அதெல்லாம் நமக்கு வந்து will become a habit when you are there in the lockdown, right? So like that, newspaper you should feel to be, read daily. And the read பண்ணும்போது தான் உங்களுக்கு இந்த current affairs, when you are making it on the month end, it will be very easy for you to understand. And after this revision, daily monthly current affairs, daily newspaper, இதெல்லாம் படிச்சிட்டு போயிட்டு prelims time வந்து again compilations of current affairs will be there, and this time you will be very thorough with your general knowledge, and then when you're doing the revisions compile பண்ணிட்டு நீங்க படிக்கும்போது it will be very easy for you to understand. Then follow current affairs through newspaper. Again and again I'm telling you, habit of writing. Maybe initial time la vandu daily you can't write it, daily you follow a schedule, and at the end of one day, okay, end of the week, any day you can choose and you can sit your hands writing, and you can say that, see, whatever I have studied in this 1 week, maybe I can able to write or not. So in the answer writing வந்து it will be the habit for the mains, because mains க்கு prelims க்கு நடுவுல வந்து time நிறைய இருக்காது. Prelims result is going to become after 1 month, and then after 2 months mains exams will be there. So 3 months you should only give with the test. அப்பதான் நீங்க உட்கார்ந்து படிக்க முடியாது, ரைட்டா? So all this habit you should keep it before. Study the recommended books whichever they are having the recommendations from the beloved teachers and the faculties and the what to say, they will recommend you, or otherwise NCERT and you can start, and when the class is starting at that times they will suggest you what type of books you can purchase and materials you can follow. You have to follow that. So this is some of the tricks. And then have a subject strategy. For example, I've already explained geography. நீங்க படிக்கும்போது geography book வந்து you should not read it. Geography, some map should be there. Geography, you should hint it with some location. Geography, you should imagine, right? Because physical geography, whatever we are seeing today, we feel that it is a very hot, and the hot எப்படி வந்திருக்கு? Okay, 9 o'clock 2 days before it was raining. Why it raining? இது எல்லாமே வந்து we know that we can imagine better, but with the studies point, with the imagination point, you can understand it. So geography வந்து some map should be there. History, if you say, history should write in the paragraph. History should not write in the points. Maybe points sided in vechittu kuda you can write with the paragraph. Polity, if you see, polity, your articles are very important, your judgment is very important. In that aspect you have to having some subject strategy should be there. So geography padikra mari polity padikka kudadu. Science la vande diagram is very important. Science and technology, again some diagram is very important. Economics, if you see, some kind of diagrams which is called it as a your own understanding of diagram. Like if you want to show some kind of percentage, for example, inga vandu 50%, this is 35%, this is 15%, something you can use it like a pie chart. Or you want to show some kind of year basis la vandu you want to show some kind of data, then you can use some kind of this kind of graphs. So topic wise, subject wise strategy should be developed. And how it will develop, in newspaper la paakumbodhu, if you see some kind of RBI, if they are giving some kind of or some issues related or some solutions they are giving, means they are giving some kind of like graphs they will show, or some other topics newspaper la varumbodhu it is coming in some other pie chart oda something is coming. So like that you can follow the strategy subject wise. Avoid covering a new topic just before the UPSC exam. evlo neenga padichiteenga adu podum, you can do the revisions. Or 6 to 7 months is the time period you can think and you can mold yourself that I can study the general science, I can study the technology. Technology வந்து important, ஏன்னா இது வந்து current affairs ல வரும். If suppose I don't understand something related to particularly maths related or something, maths வந்து it is only there in the prelims exams, that too 20% only the question is coming in the CSAT paper. Suppose if I'm not thorough with this particular subject, அப்போ வந்து கடைசில போயிட்டு நான் படிக்க கூடாது. Right before the exam I cannot sit with this subject and I should not do this revision and any study on this subject. So I should be having the confidence on me that remaining 80% questions la vandu I should be come up with the flying color. Now keep revising, keep practicing. This is always I can say proper analysis to avoid repetitions of mistakes. Always you see that, see one answer writing if you're doing mistakes, one mistake if you're doing, there is a saying that do mistakes but don't do the same kind of mistakes, right? So do mistakes when we write it, when we study, then only mistakes வந்து கண்டுபிடிக்க முடியும். But at the same mistakes you should not follow it, and you should avoid the same repetitions of the mistakes. Take UPSC mock test to solve the previous year papers also. And previous year paper is a hint that whether you are able to solve this kind of questions or not. And solving the previous year questions paper, when you're taking the mock test, when you're going and attending the test series of the institute, then there it will be going to tell you that negative வந்து நம்ம யோசிக்க கூடாது. You always go with which I was not knowing. Knowing na தெரியும், okay I got the marks in this, but the test paper will tell you that which area I don't know, and where after the test I should go and sit with my unknowing part. So இதெல்லாம் வந்து we should be accept our fault. First of all we should work on our negatives. Positive irukku, positive always will be there, but we have to do in our negative. So that will tell you by UPSC mock test. Select the correct optional paper is very, very important, because optional subject having the 500 marks in the mains exams, when this optional subject is very easy to understand, when this optional subject is very easy for writing, when this optional subject is very easy by the renowned faculty who is handling, or it is very easy when the writing practice, if whatever I am doing, I can relate with the current affairs mostly, and it will going to help you for like writing any other GS part also. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு optional subject நீங்க choose பண்ணிட்டு you can come with the mains examல வந்து you can clear the exams like how I did. This was my first interview by choosing the right optional. So maintain a healthy lifestyle is very important, because see நம்ம உட்கார்ந்து படிக்கும்போது ரொம்ப பசி அடிக்கும், because you know that carbohydrates, carbs is very much required. One side you are doing gym and everything, that side also proteins, everything required. But normally when you sit for the preparations, if you're not doing the workouts and you're not having the healthy lifestyle, then maybe weight put on idol. So weight put on we will be feeling today pizza saplama, today shawarma saplama, like that, we'll be having some kind of temptation. But keep your healthy lifestyle. Keep one day to eat like this. Daily வெளிய போயிட்டு நீங்க சாப்பிட கூடாது. Maybe your health will be going to reverse side off. So that is why you eat everything. Maybe daily routine la வந்து some fruits சாப்பிடுங்க after the food, some juice எடுங்க, and you can have a vegetables, and அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து one day you can go and have a outside food also. So எல்லாமே வந்து நம்ம வந்து we should not stop it, because we are the human beings. கண்டிப்பா நம்மளுக்கு வந்து நிறைய shops எல்லாம் இருக்கும்போது we will also going to have the food outside. So that discipline should be there, that when I should eat it, when I should not eat it. So the self regulations kuda, it will come inside you. Then read the questions properly when the exam will be there in your prelims exams and your mains exams, and be determined and confident. The last one is very important. If you are not thinking that I'm confident, I'm a super confident irukku kudadu, confident in the podum, because when you are going to be confident, when I did my all homeworks and all this 1 year of preparations thoroughly na padichite daily, and routine wise I am follow my daily routine, adukapra I am enjoying my life also, and I am going out for monthly one time, maybe family oda na porana, I am going outside also, fine. And while coming back, you have to follow your routines. Marriage ella irukku, fine, you are going and attending, enjoy. Maybe your mind will going to be relaxed, but after coming back, come with your old determinations that see in the time inga poichi, okay, now let's start my work, and ipo vandu or 2 hours or 3 hours whatever you are studying, ipo vandu inga compromise panna kudadu. So do whatever you want to do, man, abhi solla matanga. So this statement you take it, but at the same time give respect to your preparation, give respect to your service, give respect to your dream of IAS or IPS, like that. Definitely your mind la adha odina irukno, it should be your primary motive, and other things should be your secondary motive. And that is why be always so confident that I will make it. If I will not make it, nobody can make it. Definitely I can do it. So idoda perspective la vandu I am going to say you thank you. This is the way, if you see the tips and tricks and how to memorize, this was the totally I have covered. So now you can ask whatever your doubt is. So Chandan Kumar is asking, suppose if the question is happened, define the systematic way of control the COVID-19 third waves with state by state, then can I answer this type of questions with language is mapping GS answer? No, some kind of questions you cannot. Yeah, you can give the data, but data eppadi irukuna, you can give the data like this. Maybe you can show that, see, this state is doing work good, this state's having, but idu vandu not very important. Neenga vandu the data kudukala kuda, you can have the structure your answers and you can give it. For example, you can show the infrastructure facility. Okay, so you can show up your own diagram. There's no need to show the map or something. To save the time, neenga vandu indha mari oru draw pannittu kuda you can bring the data into the picture. Can a timeline be used in history? Yes. No, history you have to show some kind of the map, okay, and you can compare with the past. So history is just in history, you can't show there the reality. Normally the map and everything is showing just to tell you that the comparison, but history la vandu edha comparison neenga kaamikka mudiyadhu, right? Then Vishnu is saying that can we wrote any slogans? Exams la vandu slogans and everything you can quote down in the essay paper. One essay paper is there in which you can note down all the quotations and all that regarding the essay. Okay, you are not weak in studies, my dear Hemachandran. Weak in studies in school, college. I was a very dumb student. Okay, I was like, you know, like government school la vandu enna solli kudukranga, then we are not having idea, chumma or by heart பண்ணிட்டு we will clear our exam like that. But your approach will be very different when you are very much thorough in this preparation and you are a very hard worker, smart worker, na, then you will definitely will be going to do it. Don't worry. Okay, so okay, with this positive note we are ending our webinar sessions. If you have any queries, you can do contact the academy. I hope these sessions will help you to achieve your dream, and very soon I am going to see you as in a civil servant as well if you are working hard this 1 year. Okay, so with this note, so it's a great sessions with you people. Okay, thank you so much.